Hey guys, it's Legend Kage once again with another build video. It's finally the hunter's turn and I got a great build that pretty much makes your hunter unkillable, which is very great for Grandmasters, which just released this week. I bring to you Reaper's Tenacity. No weapons are required for this build, but I do want to mention two great exotics that synergizes very well here. Anarchy and Wither Horde. Both play with passive damage that you can shoot, go invisible, and deal damage with next to no risk. But you can always just curate your loadout to whatever the activity needs. There are three exotics you can choose from: the 6 Coyote, Omnioculus, and Graviton Forfeit. The 6 Coyote is pretty much the best all-around exotic you have for this build, giving you a double dodge charge. This allows you to be more lenient with your dodge timings and maintain heart of the pack a lot easier, and like I said, is just great all around. Omnioculus, as creepy as it looks, is the best team support exotic for this build, and this is because you not only gain a second smoke bomb charge, but you have damage resistance while invisible, which passes on to your teammates, as well as if you smoke 2 allies, you immediately get your smoke bomb back. Graviton Forfeit not only looks the best of the three, but it increases the duration of your invisibility. Your melee also recharges faster while you're invisible, but you only get about 50 to 70% depending on how high your strength is. As for your stat splits, they can be a bit weird here because of heart of the pack. The buff gives you 10 mobility, resilience, and recovery per stack, and stacks up to 3 times. Because of this, your max investment can vary, and you can go for 70 recovery instead of the normal 100. Personally, I go for 90, that way it only takes 1 smoke for me to be able to hit max recovery. I do, however, only use 70 mobility, that way once I'm at those 3 stacks, I'm not overkilling on mobility at all. As for the other stats, I value discipline equal to intellect greater than strength. Grenades are always great to be able to use for crowd control, as well as it gains your smoke bomb quicker. Intellect is great because Quiver is actually a pretty good boss damage super, because it also applies a debuff during the duration, and strength's just not as valuable since we're using Gambler's Dodge a lot to get our melee back, and that means our cooldown's more on our mobility rather than our strength. Mods for this build consist of Elemental Well and Charge with Light mods, and the purpose is to make it so that you're almost impossible to kill. That way you can grab revives easily in Grandmasters, or just not die during a solo flawless dungeon. For this, we are using 3 Void Armor and 1 Arc piece of armor. I would recommend using an Arc chest piece, as we need a low cost Arc mod in order to proc Powerful Friends. For the mods, we are using Reaping Wellmaker, Well of Tenacity, Elemental Charge, Protective Light, and Powerful Friends. As I said earlier, you just need an Arc mod to be able to get the plus 20 mobility from Powerful Friends. If you also feel like you don't need as much survivability, you can replace Well of Tenacity or Protective Light with Radiant Light or Reactive Pulse, or even High Energy Fire. Going deeper into the mods, Reaping Wellmaker makes it so that you create a Void Well upon your next weapon kill after using your dodge. We dodge a lot, we're going to make a lot of wells easily. Well of Tenacity, picking up a Void Well gives increased damage reduction for 10 seconds and just makes you bulkier. Elemental Charge, picking up an Elemental Well gives you a stack of Charge with Light and 2 stacks if it matches your subclass. We're using Void Wells here, we're always going to be maintaining Charge with Light easily. Protective Light, we get even more bulk once our shields are broken, consuming all the stacks of Charge with Light. And Powerful Friends, we're mainly using for the plus 20 mobility, but it also will give your fire team members Charge with Light whenever we become Charged with Light. Now for the Playstyle, all you're going to do is dodge, get a weapon kill, pick up a well, you're bulky. It's pretty straightforward, and it might be a little overkill in the bulk, but this build is meant for you to survive. Because we're going to be dodging a lot, you're going to get a lot of smokes. You're going to use those smokes to give yourself part of the pack, which gives you the increased mobility, resilience, and recovery, as well as weapon ready and reload speed. It has a 20-second duration and can easily be maintained. That's all I got for this video. Let me know what you think. Hunter was pretty simple and just focused on survivability. It's probably one of the most busted builds for solo flawlesses and a Grandmaster support. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.